It's good. I'm clear and everything. It's good.
Mm-hmm. What's up? What's up? What's up? Libertarian Dave here with The Evolve.
Hey, what is happening there, guys? And I got 2 seconds before I uploaded this sucker raw.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
So
yeah, well, we're late already. So
we are late.
Hey, look, I'm live right now.
Boom.
Yeah, we're like 15 minutes late already.
We are here though, but snappy.
Yeah, new laptop. That's all I like about StreamYard. It just keeps all your settings for you. You just log because it's web based. So
that is cool.
It's pretty cool.
You have to do like a 2-minute intro. Give me some time to put it.
Yeah.
Title.
So you know, so I don't have a topic because I got family in town for my birthday and stuff. So I haven't really been paying attention to politics or anything else. I actually really wanted to have my brother is a mailman, and I really wanted him to come on and talk about this whole privatizing the post office thing and how Trump hates the post office and mail-in balloting, all that stuff. But he can't really talk about it because he get fired. So, you know, they can twist stuff around, and you know, it's true. The post office is a whole different animal. So I gave him an alibi, and he doesn't have to come on. So, but it would have been a good. I mean, in a future video, I'll share some of the stuff that I've learned about the post. I won't say where I learned it from, but I learned some stuff about the Postal Service and how it operates.
From him?
Yeah. I won't say where I got it from.
Oh,
you know, I have my sources. That's what I'm going to say. I got some inside sources on how some of this stuff operates, but I'll share it on later. So, you know, the Evolve here, he's been kind of dabbling in politics on his hip hop reaction channel for some reason. I have no idea why, because apparently he's not very good at it. Because I guess he did a video that was on gun control, Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
stuff.
well, I did a video,
and I guess you guys didn't like it very much.
He didn't. You see that?
But not like his normal videos where he's touting the praises.
No, that's not the one.
Okay, he's touting the praises of.
But M&Ms. I just did that one. That was actually a good one. I actually like that.
You know, it's not usually
one probably right after. Go back. Yeah, go hit that little link there. I think it's that one.
This was 3 days ago.
Yeah, this is 3 days. Yeah, 3 days, and it's still getting. You see, it's still getting comments. If you.
Oh man, dude.
I told you.
You got a lot of views though.
I don't have views on that.
Jeez, man,
dude, I got to get this up.
166 dislikes, only 39 likes. I'm gonna like it for you. No, I'm not, because I don't want to be associated until I see it.
You'll see. I want to get my people in here.
So I brought Lourdes in here with me.
Yes,
for a little background prop.
That's going. Oh, they're gonna hate. Oh, I gotta do it with that. This is gonna piss them off. Oh god.
Well, we can put, just so it highlights better, we maybe put a doo-wop in the background here. So I like that. Something like this. You want to move doo-wop? Blue lizard. You see what I gotta deal with? Y'all see what I gotta deal with? Is anybody watching anyways? I don't even know. Where am I? Oh, okay. Okay. No, not here.
Let's get it up.
So we have one. That's probably me. Let's go to the studio then.
All right. So,
what the MAGA hat is this? Really? Are you just trying to get attention?
No, he had a MAGA hat.
So it's a big deal if a black guy has a MAGA hat on, right?
It's not a big deal at all. It's not, though. It's not. Where you got the comments?
Oh, I haven't looked at the comments. I figure I'll wait.
Okay, good.
I think I should watch the video and then look at the comments.
And you'll see. All right.
So let me know when you want me.
Gun control.
Black Lives Marketing or Matter? What? Oh, really?
And the other side got upset because I was saying Black Lives Matter has just turned into it's Black Lives marketing. Let's call it for what it was.
Whoa.
What it is.
I can't say that.
You can.
I can.
But you can't. Yeah, you're right.
I can, but I can't.
They would. Black gun.
Can you be an accidental racist?
I gotta focus.
Can you accidentally be a racist?
Control.
Can you? Serious question.
Intention. What? Like an ignorant racist? I think.
No, accidental. Like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I guess it was racist.
Like, oops, your name.
I don't know. I don't know. Like Black Lives Matter is stupid. And then, oops, I guess I was racist. I don't know. Accidental racist.
I gotta put your link in the description. I hate this part. Not that, but I hate having to go get links and and put them in.
Just /Libertarian Dave. YouTube.com/Libertarian Dave. If you can type faster than you can search and copy a leak.
Oh, no. I'm all in now.
It actually looks better too, because if you do it that way, it probably doesn't come out nice and clean with the Libertarian Dave. I had that nasty looking massive craziness. No, it's not too horrible.
It's not too bad.
But it looks better if it's Libertarian Dave.
I can put that too.
Memorable.
I'll put that down too.
We're letting everybody get in here, so we're just kind of stalling for time so people can get in and check this out. So invite your friends and family, and
come on in.
Yeah, this is family friendly class. You have children watch if you want. Disney characters are invited.
I like the monologue.
Yeah, we can.
Libertarian Day, gotcha.
You can't see the vote, Joe, man. You blocked in Joe.
Oh, right.
No, it's cool. We'll move it. Matter of fact, let's put Joe back behind Lourdes and. Can't get it up there.
And the rapper, I'm gonna tag him real quick because the rapper in this video, he's in my comments too. So he started that.
Really?
Yeah, the rapper came. So now I'm in another beef with another rapper too. So
he didn't like
he
it.
personally commented.
He didn't like it.
And
Wow, you got rappers mad at you too, huh?
Well, that's nothing new with that.
Yeah, that's true.
His comment wasn't too bad, but it was still worth noting that he took the time out. And we'll find that.
I was trying to highlight it. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, you get a little green in there, but
oh shoot, you got better. A little better, I guess, with the blue.
Yeah, with the light shining. Can't see. I'm still kind of, because this is green, so it's kind of I'm sparkly. I'm like a Twilight vampire. It's been a random week, man. It's been really cool though. It's been really cool. This week has been really cool. So yeah, I know that. I don't like all these notifications. I just got this thing set up, so it's running really good though.
Really.
And this is on 720, so I mean that's why it looks kind of better. I need to adjust the camera. No, it's pretty much as good as it's going to get. So I'm honestly thinking I'm going to switch the desktop over here and put the laptop over there.
Oh.
And just leave the desktop will be permanent for streaming or whatever.
Oh.
And then I'll be able to bounce around with the laptop. So that's kind of the idea. So anyways, yeah, I heard you got some slack.
Yeah, I am almost done. 10 more seconds. I just want to tag the rapper just in case you want to come in.
Yeah, if he wants to, I can send him the Streamlabs link if he wants to come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna
actually come on in person, like video and all. We could add him on here. I just have to be able to either send it to him through instant message or
I tagged Donald Trump too, just in case he wants.
Just in case he wants to jump on.
Just in case.
Is it the real Donald Trump?
The real Donald Trump.
Okay. What would he be interested?
Maybe. You never know.
You know, I keep forgetting to do that I'm live, putting that up, tweet out that I'm live.
I don't know.
Keep forgetting to do that. And then a couple of times I've tweeted it out and then put it on my thing, but I'm not very good at this stuff. We've been doing it for like 9 months now.
And you about to? Oh my goodness!
About to what?
So I had this dream. It's super crazy. It's super funny. I had it like yesterday, and it was about you, and it was about we were okay. Yeah. Wow. Let me tweet it out. It's a good segue. So I had this dream the other day. We were toasting. We were at this big dinner. We were celebrating in tucked down, celebrating
cool.
We were celebrating you. We were celebrating. Had the family. Lou, I had my brother and him were there for some reason. Everyone's there in suits, and you were in the suit. And I gave a speech, and I was like, first
you don't do speeches.
I don't usually do speeches. So first you gave a speech, and you were honored, and you were happy about the accomplishment, and you thanked me, and this couldn't have happened, and I've learned, and then I got up and he's like, I said a few words, and I was like, no, I'm good. Just go ahead. Me, the crowd's like, no. So anyway, I get up, I have champagne. So we like toast and whatnot. And it was very fancy. And I was like, and I give the speech. I can't remember the speech, but I give the speech. And then we all celebrated, and I gave a speech like, I was humbled, and it's great to see all of this. And it's so funny because in the dream, I never got to what you were saying and what I was saying. It's just a dream. What we were toasting to, I never. So then finally, the curtain pulled down, and we were celebrating 2,000 followers on Twitter.
Wow.
You got
on Twitter.
On Twitter.
Not even on YouTube.
On Twitter. We got this fancy, and I pulled it. I was like, 2K.
That's almost like a.
And you were like, and it was 2K. Hey, can you get the charger?
That's almost like.
They put it on.
It's almost like how Donald Trump likes to, tout himself.
Yeah. So it gets
such
better.
a wonderful accomplishment.
It gets better.
To have more followers.
Guess who was there? Guess who was there?
Trump?
No, asking and was trying to get up front and steady begging and asking, hey, can you come on? Can you come on my podcast? Can you come on? Do you want me on? The Black Libertarian, the guy was there.
Black Libertarian.
The Black Libertarian, he was there. He
keeps ignoring me, man.
It was so weird. I woke up
He's
laughing.
got 2,000 followers, too.
I woke up laughing. So I woke up laughing.
Try to get him to come on. He won't come on.
Oh, boy.
He's ignoring me. Everybody, whoever watches this video, go on Twitter, find Black Libertarian, tell him he needs to get on Dave's podcast, Libertarian Dave's podcast.
Okay, so as we will get here, so what are so I guess I know you already gave your intro. So today we are, I guess you got it on deck. There was a video that I did on a Brian Gray, and I've never reacted to him before.
Brian Gray.
Yeah, his name is Brian Gray. I have never heard of him until now. And he did a song, and I figured we can react and we can I wanted to see what you said. You're a libertarian from a libertarian stance, what you thought of the video, and maybe we can address some of the comments and see if I'm the comments. I am a program. I have been programmed, and I need to be deprogrammed according to some of the comments, the Biden program, the Obama programs. Some of these comments are clever, but anyway, we could go with that and let you do your spill, and we're gonna go whenever you're ready.
All right, so
put it on deck.
So Evolve's been trying to. I don't know if he's trying to transition or just trying. Actually, I do know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get. He really wants to focus all of his attention on. He wants to make the channel everything he's interested in, whether it's hip hop or politics or anything, social justice issues, whatever it is. Right. Let's put it all in one channel. So he keeps adding politics things to his channel without consulting me.
Yeah, I didn't get that mention.
Oh yeah. But I don't have any info on it. I don't like talking about it because it's still hypothetical. We're talking about lousy Vaticoats comment on my Twitter. he tweeted me about what we should talk about tonight, but it's about the stimulus, and I don't have any information about it because I don't like talking about it until it's been approved, and I honestly don't think it's going to get approved. So, but anyways, his politics thing. So he, you know, and he doesn't invite me when he wants to talk about politics. He doesn't invite me.
I was going to invite you to this one, but you had family, and I seriously was going to call and say, hey, can you hop on Zoom?
Because I probably could have saved you some hate.
You'll see from the video what I said. Because
all right, so he comes over. I didn't have no topic. I was like, man, honestly, I'm just chilling with my brother, and I was thinking about canceling the podcast, and because I didn't really have a topic, anyways. But he comes over. He's like, well, I got over 150 dislikes on the video. I'm like, oh, I guess we need to talk about this thing.
Let's talk about it.
So should I watch it first?
Yeah, let's watch it and see what I did. Well, maybe you should. Okay, and while we watch it, yeah, let's watch it a bit.
Should we actually do a? Oh, I see. Why I hate when it does this. You see what it did?
What did it do?
It did categorize it as entertainment.
Oh,
this is not entertainment.
No,
hopefully, it'll let me change it without.
Legit.
Yeah, this is news and politics.
This is news.
No, it's not made for kids.
Oh yeah, don't put yes. Then it's not going anywhere.
All right, let's see. It should just update automatically. So I didn't put. I need to. It didn't update. Well, we'll see.
Let's see. Refresh. No.
Maybe it won't let me. I'll have to change it after the.
They're like, we know.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
So, anyways, we're gonna watch it.
All right, let's check it.
Let me set it up.
I thought they were like, they since evolved. They was like, entertainment, entertainment.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
I heard your voice. The algorithm heard your voice.
Yeah. So the song is called.
I'm gonna leave it like this.
Okay.
Because I want to be able to scroll the comments.
Perfect.
You obviously. Oh man. Sheesh. Now we're already talking about El Paso's favorite, Beto O'Rourke, huh?
Oh, it gets good.
All right, let me close that out.
It gets good. Hey, there's your bro. Come on. You should have had
come
three.
say hi?
You should have had 3 shots.
He's like, no. we got. Yeah. No, we're not talking about the post office.
No.
I know they would love to. See, you only got like 5 years of retirement. 166 dislikes.
Yes. All right. So you got it up. So 166 dislikes and 39 likes.
Man, what did you say?
I didn't. You'll see. And the thing is that because they programmed.
The Traveling Man. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's been on your podcast.
Oh,
so
okay.
He recommended it to me. So I gave him a shout out.
Oh, okay. So you actually found his channel because I wanted to tag him in the one he called in on, and I couldn't find his channel.
Yeah,
because there's like a bunch of traveling.
Well, he scroll down. He's in the comments too, so you'll be able to find the channel now.
Okay, I'm not gonna scroll this comment. We're gonna watch this video now. Y'all ready for this?
Let's do this.
It's the old 80s. Y'all ready for this? Okay.
Oh God.
Why can't I hear it?
Yeah, we can't. They can't. Maybe they can.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. There's no speaker on this mic. I have no idea why it acts like there's a speaker on a mic. Oh, these speakers though, on this thing, they crank.
On the laptop?
Oh yeah, compared to that other laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, these ones are
nice.
Kicking.
Brand new episode of The Evolve. How you guys doing on today? You know what? I'm doing all right. I told y'all they hated the way I was wearing my hat. I got so many comments on that. They were finding. They had to find.
Well, now you got a Saints hat on, so.
Why do people say that? It's not Saints.
That's the New Orleans Saints, dude.
It was not. It was not meant to be.
That's the New Orleans Saints.
I get it, but it was not meant to be. It was the only thing in my closet that had gold that match. Okay.
Wow.
Anyway.
Yeah, I matched green on green for a green screen podcast. I'm not talking. I'm not going to say anything about you.
Let's go.
I said that we're going to try to go for 3 uploads today in one day. And I might go for my record and try to do 4.
I did.
Because I haven't did any uploads
I didn't do nothing
all this week, so I got to catch up.
What's up with your crappy, boring background, man?
That
That's my first complaint. Besides the crappy Dallas Cowboys stuff that you got on.
Come on.
Just
I'm more serious. I try to
background.
just do a plain. Bro, I do that often. I just don't need. I don't want no distractions. Whenever I want people to just focus on my words and what I'm saying, and you make it plain. They have nothing.
Does it work, people?
It worked because they're on that and they focus on what I'm saying. They were more focused than ever, as you can see.
All right, let's go.
Let's get right into this reaction. This reaction is actually the Traveling Man. Go check out his channel. He's a good friend of mine. If you like sceneries and traveling and all that other good stuff, he's about to hit you all with some drone and some really good content.
Yeah,
so go check him out. Go subscribe for me. He gave me the suggestion and he said, hey, you should check out this Gun Toting Patriot song by these black guys.
Conservative twins.
So I'm like, let's
Obamagate.
just do it. So today we are going to be taking a look at.
Oh my, that's another thing. Obamagate. They hit me because I talked a little bit. I didn't want to. I briefly went over it. I just briefly, because it's a reaction to music, not me explaining Obamagate. So I made it really brief. I was like, okay, it's like this theory of, but anyway, they hit me hard on that because I gave no detail and I was ignorant. I know nothing about Obama. I was trying to.
Well, that's the same thing they got mad at me about talking about that shooting. They're like, he should have did research on it. I was like, well, I didn't really say anything specific about the shooting. I was saying about shootings in general.
Right.
And they got mad at me because I have no info on it.
Yeah.
I should at least watch the video. People get mad at us, man.
Yeah.
We just tried to give you guys some information to educate you and
This was good.
and help you get mad at us.
By Bryson Gray.
Bryson Gray.
Let's just get right to it and play.
What's going on? God-fearing, God-toting patriots. I love the Second Amendment. God gave it to me. Not one politician.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got to stop already. Here's the thing. I hate to stop, but that's how we do our reactions. But already, all right, so we got him on the podium. And the first thing that comes out of his mouth, it sounds like I hear this all the time. They're trying to take away our guns.
They hate
Democrats, they're going to take away our guns. Or them Republicans, they're going to try to take away your.
Okay, so they were pissed in the comments too. You'll see the reason. They're like, why are you talking like that for Republicans? That's not how we talk. So a lot of people were. So I got a lot of hate for that. They called.
So I kind of understand that. Yeah, you were trying to sound like some hit down from down south trying to take off. Why are you trying to imitate? Not all us Republicans, but sound like this. We all aren't sleeping with our cousins and got 4 teeth.
So that was me. Okay, so yeah, hey, yeah, you can. How about you? Oh, so you can.
I'm on the different. Yeah, I'm looking for something else. I'll be listening to you.
I always seen this as a false narrative. You know what I mean? Because we create this like straw man argument. Both sides do it. But really,
Did you explain what a straw man argument is?
I don't think I did.
Do you know what a straw man is? Let's look it up. And
Yeah.
I want to make sure I get it right. Straw man argument. So a straw man argument is where
you create you basically you set yourself up basically to when you create the argument that is not. Yeah,
well, a straw man argument is where you're arguing for a topic without where you're defending or arguing a topic without actually addressing it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like if and it's
not even the topic at hand. That the question that was
sort of like you could actually use my podcast as being a straw man argument because I brought up the actual shooting of Blake, but then I didn't address the shooting. I addressed shootings in general. So I actually straw manned that by not actually addressing the actual thing that happened. So with gun control, it'd be like, you're going to argue gun control, but then you're going to go into like violence or something.
Yeah.
You're going to go like, oh yeah, well, Chicago has the most gun control laws, but they also have the most violence. You're still not defending the point of whether gun control helps or doesn't help. You're just using an example of violence.
Right. Gotcha.
So it's kind of how straw manning works.
I've never heard a Democrat or a Republican say, you know, I'm going to take away the Second Amendment. I'm going to take away your Second Amendment rights, or I'm going to take away all your guns. Never.
I'm going to. You may not have heard it. You may not have heard it, but I have. Nope. Wait a second.
Go ahead.
If you listen, Ocasio-Cortez, she said it, and there's been other Democrats that have said maybe it's time to repeal the Second Amendment. It has been said.
They said that.
They said it. I mean, you probably Google it. Let me see actually find
okay.
it.
If they said maybe it's time to repeal, I've never heard anyone specifically say. I've heard limitations. I heard restrictions on certain guns, and like some people in the comments was bringing up Beto. I heard what he said, but no one. I'm taking away your guns. I'm taking away this gun, yes, and that's what I tried to explain to you all in the comments. They said that I'm going to take away this gun or this gun, but not taking away all your guns. Everyone always say guns. That's an argument that's not even But if that was ever said, then we're thinking about repealing the Second Amendment. Then if someone actually said that, then
there you go. There's one there calls for repeal of the Second Amendment. That's a senator, Massachusetts senator.
It's time we take a real action and repeal the Second
Congressman proposed repealing the Second Amendment right here. So it's been said. So.
What congressmen are these Democrats or Republicans?
A Republican is not going to talk about repealing the second. They would lose their entire voter base. So, although there'd probably be a few of them that would vote for it.
Okay.
So who? Let's see. We just put who. Say. We'll see. See that it would be nice when we just put out a list of names.
Put some repeal the Second
Repeal and replace there, August 7th, 2019. So, yeah, it's been said. It's been said. I've heard more than one politician say that maybe it's time to repeal it.
Interesting. Okay, so I could be wrong. I was wrong on that. I've never never thought that someone would be bold as trying to take this. I know about certain guns. I know certain congressmen and people feel with regards to gun control, but.
Control.
I imagine these people that said that, these oracles, they're probably not even in office anymore.
Nope, that's not it. It was actually fairly recent. Congress has 110 gun bills on the table. So, but that's not the one.
A lot of bills.
Let's look at this one right here. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. So, this is a January 30th. I think this is probably it.
It's the HR 5717 bill.
Yeah, this might be it. Let's see. Nope, not accessories. No, this isn't it.
Okay.
But it might be. Let me see. Anyways, is this the one that's actually it's being proposed now?
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, there's constantly gun control bills that are. See what happens is, and it's the same thing with Republicans do the same thing. Republicans and Democrats, they'll submit like Democrats submit a gun control bill that's massive and sweeping gun control bill. Basically, just takes all the teeth out of the Second Amendment. It will have absolutely no possibility of passing. And even if it did, the Supreme Court would shoot it down immediately. So it is complete waste of time, but they do it because they have this massive base of voters that are single issue voters that want stricter gun laws. So, even a massive base of voters, they'll be like, hey, we just need to, restrict we need to just ban assault rifles. We need to reinstate the assault rifle ban, right? That's what their voter base will say. But rather than actually submitting some legislation that may have a chance of getting some argument and some traction in Congress and the Senate on banning assault rifles, they'll make this massive and sweeping, gun ban crazy law that has absolutely no chance. Even a lot of Democrats won't even vote for it.
Right.
Just to pander to that base. And Republicans do the same thing. They'll do the same thing with some abortion law or some immigration law or something that is so crazy it'll never pass.
Right.
There's just to pander to their base.
Okay.
And people need to realize that.
Okay.
So anyways, that's your gun control law.
All right. So they got me on that. Let's see.
Like, play me a clip. Like, that's always, it's this fear tactic. I'll have to find you a clip. It's this mirage, and they're trying to incite this fear, this fear narrative, so that you can vote for them because that other side is going to do that. But both sides use this tactic, and I've never seen anyone actually say, "I'm going to take away your gun." Yeah, there's limitations and restrictions and different things, and tougher qualifications in order to get licensed and stuff. These things have been proposed, but I've never seen, we're going to take away your gun. So that's all right. I just want to make that clear. I have to say that. It looks like this is going to be a political video anyway. So, yeah, let's play.
You got like a Run DMC MAGA hat. That is cool, man.
Okay. I gotta stop.
Or is that Run?
I see
Is that Run?
what the video is gonna be about. Like, it's black. The black guys, the African Americans are Obama supporters. That's supposed to be like that's the gotcha. That's the gotcha of this video. Obama supporters that like their guns and they're black. Also, they're letting you know. See. Black people like black people like Trump. I get it. I get where they're going, and that's a good route for a song. And he's got this shirt on, Obamagate. First off, let me put this remote down. First off, he's playing a guitar. So he's playing his gun like a guitar.
Oh,
see that? Right. So Obamagate. What is Obamagate? I told y'all that I'm gonna have to break a lot of this down because it seems like this is gonna be a political video. Obamagate is something that Trump created through a tweet. Actually, on that day when he sent out like 200 plus tweets in one day, breaking his record. Obamagate is like this.
Donald Trump. He sent out 233 tweets. Of President. He sent out.
When does he have time to run the country?
Obama's plot to derail and to take down the Trump presidency.
Administration. That's basically what the game.
Basically, it's a conspiracy theory of how Obama did so much stuff, and including try to get. Well, he did get Michael Flynn, Trump's staff fired and in jail. That was all Obama, part of Obamagate. It was all to make Obama make Trump.
Well, they proved that Obama was manipulating.
They did.
Yeah, they
did prove
that there was. But I think that happened. I think that probably happens every election, and I think they both probably do it. So
they did prove that. And I think that's where when I say conspiracy theory, that's what a lot of people said.
It's not a theory. It can be a conspiracy without being if it's fact, it's not a theory. It's true.
That part they did, but I was trying to. Like a lot of the stuff in Obamagate is just Trump's, because Trump created, because Trump created Obamagate that day, 233. He created that is the focal point. That's where it all started. And
so you researched after the fact, man. You went back in and.
I wanted to see where it started and whatnot, and that's when I found out about the tweets and everything, and this is where it started. And then, he had created that, and it's more to it, and he had a lot of theories from Ivanka and how they were spying on his kids, and that's how Obama That's how they knew that his son was talking to Russians and all types of stuff. So he came up with a lot of stuff involved in Obama. So some of it is true like that, but a lot of the stuff is just
that's how they do it. They mix
theory.
a little truth. Well, a lot of most conspiracy theories have
with Obamagate, and I was trying to say that it just because one thing is hardcore truth, don't make Obama.
Oh yeah, well that's how most conspiracy theories are. Is there's at least some fact to them. There's some truth to them, but the rest is just speculation. So
look bad, and Obamagate is this whole theory that this was all planned by Obama.
I think I said facts are true. I hope I said some of it is facts. We'll see. I don't know.
That's a whole nother video. But anyway, they planned it up. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and let's move on and play.
Patriot, goddamn patriot. Pressing why they mad, cause I'm real and they be faking it. Free speech advocate is on my mind, I'm saying it. I'm about to buy another gun and ain't nobody taking it. Gun toting Bible reading, I believe in truth. Speaking American, this magazines and Democrats committing treason. I know they think it's sweet, but you don't know who you dealing with. This for free thinkers only. You ain't got no.
It's a Christian film. You watch this video, you send on a lot of scripture.
The run know that he's innocent. We need to kick out every single illegal immigrant, mandatory voter ID law. We need to implement.
Man, he just went through the whole list, huh?
That's not right.
This is where Brian in the comments got on because
we need a king's count on those immigrants. Huh? We need a king's count on those. We need to know who's coming in and who's going out on these immigrants. Ain't none of that open border stuff here. America.
They were mad.
I don't even know. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. Like, it's a song. Like, they said a lot of stuff. They're bringing up a lot of points. I get it. But, yeah, I'm sorry. That just got me. America.
You don't even hit the part that he called all Democrats committing treason.
Trump supporter. And, me, myself, people ask, hey, you a Trump supporter? I bet you're an Obama supporter. I'm neither. I'm neither. But let's play.
Tell Justice Smollett that I know this MAGA country. Tell China we know they trying to play us like some dummies. I looked deep into it and I did the math. I did
He got Air Force jacket on. Had an Air Force PT jacket on.
Is that what you got?
Okay, let's stop right there. Okay, so
Is that him?
so you're talking about the
make sure.
Tell Justice Smollett.
I just.
I'm neither. I'm neither. But let's do I need to go back? Let's play.
Yeah, that's an Air Force. See?
Is it?
That's an Air Force PT jacket.
Oh, okay.
And then that right there looks like an Air Force jumpsuit. Kind of big for an Air Force guy. Obama sent money to the Wuhan lab?
Part of Obamagate.
So
But
talking about
there is a little.
And talking a lot right now. All that
there was a
litany of
doctor.
that is going right now,
there's a doctor that he
around
allowed to be hired and when he was in service, and that doctor
some of it is factual,
was
like
from the Obama. He sent them over, but he ended up
over there. But some of it is just theories that
so the Democrats
so he's
created
a lot
Corona
with this. But that's like I said, that's a whole nother video to check out. This is they're sending the message and. Let's play. Ain't nobody taking it. Gun token patriot. Goddamn patriot. Pressing why they mad. Cause I'm real and they be faking it. Free speech advocate. It's on my mind. I'm saying it. I'm about to buy another gun and ain't nobody taking it.
You know what really bothers me about this is we have a problem with people being fooled, especially minorities being fooled, thinking that Democrats are their heroes.
right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm a minority, I have to vote Democrat. I'm an immigrant, I have to vote Democrat. I'm black, I have to vote Democrat. I mean, there's this whole without actually looking and using critical thinking and realizing that the Democrats are actually the worst possible ones. Well, this is the flip side of that same coin, is when he's saying a free speech advocate, but the Republican Party is trying to squash anybody who wants to speak out against them. Being a free speech advocate means you advocate for people who are speaking out against you, against free speech. Do you understand what that is? No. Like I'm saying that everything should be censored. You as a free speech advocate should be like, you have the right to say that. You know what I mean? So and the Republicans are not really free speech advocates either. And when they talk about he's got all this MAGA stuff on and Trump 2020, guess who passes the most gun control laws? Republicans do. Why? Because they can get away with it. If a Democrat doesn't, then everybody raises hell. But if a Republican does it, okay, it passes. The last gun control bill that passed was the bump stock ban. Who did it? Donald Trump. It's about time to get rid of this this accessory that creates automatic weapons, and nobody needs automatic weapons except for the military. I'm sorry, but Donald Trump just violated the Second Amendment by saying that and by passing that law, and he also was the one like, hey, due process later, take their guns now. That was Donald Trump who said that. But he's toting this as being a Donald Trump supporter, that he's, like he doesn't support gun control. Donald Trump's a Democrat wearing Republican shoes.
Good litany. I might just clip that and put that on my channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna admit, so far, all right, so
that little litany, put it on my channel.
I guess this is a music reaction. We talk about the music base. Well, it's
forgot it was a music.
It's fair. There's nothing unique or crazy or exciting about the beat. It's just a dun 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 dun. I mean, it's an average beat, like high schoolers, middle schoolers that can make up this beat, but it just kind of, first the flow, he is stand on beat. The delivery is smooth. I mean, he's just presenting a message. He just kind of wrote down some stuff that he wanted. He's just kind of like taking his words, his writing, and to, kind of trying to put this in more of a rap type. You can definitely tell he's trying to spit a message and not so much a rap song. He's not rapping in this.
Yeah, he's basically giving a political speech with a beat.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Flowish delivery. Sorry, I mean, this is average. It's average at best to me. It's average at best. Let's just go ahead and. But I do like the hook.
You're critical of the music, right?
Yeah. I forgot there's some music.
He got like a good, what do you call that? The little chorus type thing. Hook. A good hook. Yeah, he got a good hook, and he just thought he could.
I don't know. I was about to say something, but let's go on and play. Waving through the south, right? We just want 4 more years. Democrats can't get right. Trumping with that easy flow. Don't go broke on Sleepy Joe. You said trumping with that easy flow. Hey! Hey!
He said trumping with that easy flow.
Trumping with that easy flow.
I don't understand that.
What is that?
What does that mean? Democrats can't get it right. I heard that part.
Is this where Trump's?
Don't be sleeping on Sleepy Joe. I think he said that.
This is for Democrats. Trump with that Yeezy blow. Can you imagine Trump coming in?
I'm surprised Trump ain't tweeted this.
Right.
All right.
That's what I just said.
This Brian Grayson. That's my name.
No.
I had to stop. I caught myself. I caught myself. This guy killed this. He's better than Brian.
Okay, the White House going crazy now. Like a season, tell them liberals they can break us down. It's up. They know we run it, best believe it now. Got to paint the city red, please don't burn it
guess that's the end. I like that. Actually, that was a bar. He was like, "We gonna paint the city red.
Please don't burn
y'all
it down.
Burn it down.
Please don't burn it
Good
down."
bar, because he's like,
He said,
hey,
"Please."
Yeah.
He
Trump
says
about
Christian
to get the
politeness.
president. Basically, he's saying Trump about to be president
He
again.
didn't curse either, dude.
No.
Republican.
Nice, clean rap.
Don't get mad and y'all start burning the city down because he got 4 more years. Ayo!
I appreciate that though. Clean rap song.
Who
Yeah.
is this for? I'm banging
Are you
my
banging your head
head.
against the
I don't know. All right, guys, that was Brian Grayson with Gun Told You Patriot. A lot of false narratives, but it was very political. I mean, it's a.
Whoa, did you say a lot of false narratives? But you didn't name any of the false narratives. You just said false. You just threw that out there.
I didn't go over
See, at least I'll call something out. I'm gonna explain.
There you go.
Like I said, it's the average flow, average delivery, and whatnot. It's just more of a message type deal. I like to know what you all think. If somebody in the comments, please answer me this. Who is this?
Did you put that ad in there?
I did put that ad because people want to know, what did he say?
No, perfect words.
They're wondering what I'm going to say.
Who is this for? You all can't.
Who is it for?
Who is this for?
Everybody. Playing an AK, huh? It's a weird looking AK, man. The magazine doesn't look like a 7.62 AK.
If you want to come and get my rifle, good luck.
So let me tell you something even about that. So go to, so we can look at the comments a bit, and
153 comments.
they were in there. They're still going. They're still going, dude.
Jesus.
Today, like hourly.
True traveling man. Hey, what's up? Welcome back, man. Welcome back.
Traveling.
I agree, but Google is censoring all kinds of posts. It's all one-sided depending what platform you're on. Yeah, but that's a private company. You have a choice to either pay attention or not pay attention, to give them your business or not giving them your business.
Right,
so the Constitution not only protects your right to free speech, but it protects their right to allow what goes on their platform or not. I mean, that's the beauty of having a public, a private business. Now, if it was, if you're really going to complain, then you should complain about what's considered actual news. You know what I mean? Like the people who are allowed in the White House press conferences and stuff like that, who are supposed to be reporting real news and real journalism, like CNN and MSNBC. These are identified news agencies, and they are twisting the narrative every single day. Fox News included, NBC, ABC, CBS, all these news outlets who are federally protected by freedom of the press. They're considered the press. Google's not considered the press. Neither is Facebook. Neither is Twitter. Neither is Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. Man, I can't believe I came up with all of those.
You got it.
But they're not considered press. Now, if you want to complain, let's focus, people, and let's complain about what we really should be complaining about, which is the press twisting the narratives in order to push their own agendas and stuff. The press itself. I mean, all that is talking about Google and crap, it's just distracting, So focus on the press.
That's right. That's so good.
Google is a borderline monopoly. Monopoly on what? On search engines? They're not. There's plenty of search engines, and some of them are even better than Google.
I mean, Google as a corporation, he's saying, because Google, Google. Google's not just searching. I mean,
you can.
No, that's good.
Put that in.
I'm having fun talking
I want you to
share. I love this shit. No, he's saying not just search engines, but Google has like a lot. Look, with
they got their hands on a lot. So Amazon,
like Microsoft and YouTube, they own all of that.
Yeah, they own a lot of. But there's other
web.
There's
the
even
web in general.
More important monopolies to even focus on would be pharmaceutical monopolies, medical insurance monopolies, and all these other monopolies that are created by government. Google provides a service that people voluntarily participate in. I I know we've had this conversation about Google before,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still trying to wrap my head around what is wrong with Google's monopoly. What do they have a monopoly on, particularly, and what negative impact are we having from it? So, but anyways, we're gonna
Okay.
let's go into your comments here.
Yeah.
Comment number 1. You obviously haven't listened to Beto O'Rourke saying he was going to take our guns. Research, my friend. Yeah, Beto.
Well, he didn't say. He said
assault
that,
rifles.
assault rifles, and that's. I was gonna explain, but I only responded to Brian. But yeah, I had listened. I do know what he said, and he didn't say guns. That's the only point I was getting. I've never heard someone say the Second Amendment. Even him. That example.
Sean Anthony, I'm a Texan, and everybody in Texas has a gun, and we hated this guy. We made him quit. He almost unseated Ted Cruz.
Yeah, that's what you say. That's how I thought. Yeah,
in Texas. So, of course, it was a mid-season. It wasn't a general election like this year.
Mm-hmm.
Ted Cruz runs in the midterm, so. There's a lot less voter turnout in the midterm, so there was a big drop in Republican turnout.
Right.
But I bet you that doesn't happen next time.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I know. You're right. You're right about that. He said most people get their news from social platforms. That's true. That's true. But yeah, I don't think. Yeah, he's kind of off there. Sean Anthony's kind of off because he did pretty good. But of course, it was a midterm. So Texas ain't turning blue this season. So no. El Paso. And that's why I tell people in El Paso, El Paso is going to vote blue, right? They're going to vote Democrat straight across the board. So every single person in El Paso that votes for Biden, you're wasting your vote because Texas is going to go to Trump. So you might as well vote for Joe Jorgensen. Just turn El Paso gold. Gold's a much prettier color.
I do like gold.
I do. Oh, they aren't just going to straight up say it.
See, now you have to get cast on.
Well, you say straight. They ain't just going to straight up say. They do it slowly. They have said through. We ban all assault weapons. So AK-47. Yeah, they're going to do it slowly, like banning bump stocks, which was Trump who did that. So, which was just a slow not a little chunk out of our Second Amendment right.
I wouldn't read replies. That replies are just interaction, and they get.
Oh, and this dude really don't know what he's talking about. His reaction's stupid.
Oh.
And he got 4 likes on that.
He did get some likes. Look at that. I didn't even look at replies.
We all know Obamacare did more harm than good.
True.
You didn't even talk about Obamacare, did you?
I didn't. Because they think I'm a Obama supporter, so they're trying to get at me. You'll see a lot of that in the comments.
Dude, paused every 3 seconds, and he doesn't know nothing. Go look at Bryson's channel, my guy, and fix your
hat.
Fix your hat.
My hat's all right. That's how I wear it. That's how I rock my hat.
Second Amendment says it shall not be infringed. Any limitations that is against the Constitution.
This was interesting. Now, out of all the comments,
you got it, buddy.
Out of all of the comments, this is the only one that was like, oh, this kind of like shed some light that kind of opened up. I was like, that kind of actually opened up my eyes. I was like, oh, shoot. Dang, you're right.
He said, name of your channel is evolved. Why don't you do that? Man, that was good. That was some good shade right there. It was good.
There's only one. That's the only comment that got me. I was like,
what, this one?
Wow.
Why don't you do that?
Wow. All the rest of them, I was getting excited.
2020, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's Champ Owens, man.
It's Champ. I didn't even know that.
Oh, man. Champ, you got to come around, man.
He got 42 likes on
You more libertarian than you are Republican, Champ. You just need to get over it, dude. Beto said straight up, I'm taking AR-15. Yeah, that's not taking all your guns.
He did. That's what he was saying. All good. I've never heard it. But he did bring it up. They did bring it up that someone did say that.
Yeah, and there's actually gun control legislation that's been submitted that has a laundry list of weapons that would be banned and confiscated. And I mean, it's basically every weapon you could think of besides a musket. You know, it is. It's a huge list. And I mean, I don't have time to find it right now, but I posted it on a podcast before months ago. It's like when we first started. I looked at this thing. Somebody shared it with me.
Yeah, Justin is off here.
But it's never going to pass. That's the whole point. It's never going to pass. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Trumplican.
So you missed Justin. Justin's off there.
Obamagate is no theory. It is 100% fact. Do some research so you don't look
100.
stupid.
Some of it is, but most of it is not. Yeah,
it's gonna be really loud in people's ears if you keep bumping them.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm trying to keep it low so it doesn't it's not.
Boom. All right. No, it's not 100%, dude. Like, yeah, do your own research.
I don't know all the details on Obamagate. But,
all the things he said is not true. All you need to know
if it wasn't
Trump
100% fact, it would probably be in jail, right?
Yeah.
It would be in jail for treason or something.
Yeah.
If it was 100% fact.
When have you known Donald Trump to come up with 200 tweets and they all be fact?
I don't.
So that should. You're right. Why would you need?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
If you don't stand.
Yeah, they do talk about taking our guns almost every year. Yeah. Or every shooting. So you never heard Kamala said she's willing to do mandatory gun buyback?
Okay, so
I haven't. I'm not saying that she didn't.
Okay, so Joe Biden, she is with the so she did.
But if it's a Democrat, they're all about.
But check this out. That's another thing.
Limiting
this whole gun buyback she did, and she does support Joe Biden's gun buyback plan. But his plan. Right now, Biden, if elected, he said yes. If I get elected, you're gonna have two options. One, we will buy back your assault rifles. If you have them already, we will buy them back. Your assault rifles and your ARs, we will buy them back. Next, but the Democrats, he said this is his plan. But the second option is not.
She doesn't assault anybody.
But the second option is not take your guns. This is his plan. He didn't say the second option is, or we're going to take them. The second option is you would get them registered through the alcohol, through the new
ATF.
The ATF. You have because according to Biden and according to everyone, guns and people that are registered through the ATF, they are not used in.
She smells good too.
They're not used.
She smells good.
They're not used in school shootings. They're not used in mass shootings. The like 90. He came up with.
You know what's used in every single mass shooting?
So anyway,
let me tell you what's used in every single mass shooting.
You can keep them.
No, for real. Do you know there's one item that's used in every single mass shooting? If you eliminate that one item, then you've ended all mass shootings. You know what that one item is?
That?
A human being.
No. So yeah. So
it's down to some solutions.
So even Biden's plan, the elected, he's not taking away your guns. He said.
Did you look at this link to Joe Biden's gun safety? Oh God.
Oh yeah, it would be up there.
Is my gun safe right now? Oh. Do you think it's safe? How safe do you think this gun is?
Huh? Let's see.
How safe do you think it is? It's pretty safe.
Oh shoot!
You know what this is?
No.
This means this gun can absolutely not be shot.
Cannot be shot right now. We good.
That's gun safety.
Whole gun. He's gonna hold gun manufacturers accountable.
Accountable for what? For making guns?
Get weapons off the war of our streets. The ban of assault weapons.
Okay, if you're going to get weapons of war off our streets, could you please start with the police?
That's good one.
Senator Feinstein.
Then manufacturer sells.
Yep.
That's a bit much. Okay, here we'll buy back the assault weapons of hot. Biden will institute a program where he will buy back weapons, and they will be given individuals now possess assault weapons, or register them under. This is what I'm saying. You can either. That's exactly what I just said. They're not taking your guns. You're not going to say they're still saying, hey, you can either sell them to us or you can register them under. And frankly, I'm okay with that. I don't want. You can keep your guns, or you can. I want them these military, because I know every gun that I have in my house nothing would be considered but anyway, am I wrong in saying that on people that don't want to get their gun? I mean, would you how would you feel about that? Would you get your gun in order to keep it? Hey, how would you feel? Okay, under the NFA?
There should be no act against self-defense.
Okay.
Against self-defense. There should be no act. So there should be no National Firearms Act. Ever. Because firearms are our right to self-defense.
Requiring background. So you get requiring background checks.
Every single thing is a violation of your Second Amendment right to self-defense, and it only prevents the poor from protecting themselves. If it requires a background check or it requires something else that you have to pay for, it requires the poor not to be able to afford it. So that's less black people that can own guns because that's a lot of the poor. And why? What's the purpose? What is it going to solve? What's it going to fix?
Keeping these assault rifles from the criminals,
right? So do you think because criminals are going to register, right? Because the criminal's going to register their arm with.
That's what they're trying to say.
But I'm asking you.
Criminals won't.
Okay, so then how is this Firearms Act going to work? How is me registering my weapon going to somehow make a criminal protect me from criminals?
The thinking is of this.
No. I'm asking you personally, not what other people think. What is your thinking?
My thinking.
Your thing. Okay, your thing.
What is my thinking? Okay, my thought was so if only these machine guns, only people that can have these machine guns are people that get it registered.
Why?
Why? Okay, I'm breaking down my thinking.
So do you think these criminals that have machine guns are going to register?
That's why I'm getting to my thinking real quick. So this is what I was thinking. So what they're saying is that these machine guns, only people that can get these machine guns are people that get registered, and criminals are not gonna want to get registered, so criminals wouldn't. So there will be lower amount of these guns in criminals' hands because only these people can get them now. Only people that get them registered. Obviously, they'll still.
So do you think criminals go buy their guns from a gun shop?
They don't.
Do you think they're going to register?
They're not.
Do you think any of that is going to prevent a criminal from doing a bad thing? Do you think any of that stuff is going to make us any safer?
It will lower. I think it will lower. It will lower the rate of. It will do something. It will lower the rate.
You're willing to take our Constitution and flush it down the toilet because it will do something. The Constitution, the reason why it was the Second Amendment, and it's the most plainly written amendment, is because it is our right to self-defense.
That criminals and everybody can walk around with machine guns. I agree. It's okay.
The criminals are already walking around with machine guns. The only thing that laws do is prevent us from being equally armed as them. That's the only thing your laws do. Because guess what? Criminals don't care about the law. They don't care about what gun control law. All they look at is, if you talk about passing gun control laws, all criminals look at is like, soft targets, easy prey. Yes. I bet you all the criminals are voting for Democrats. Take their guns. Take their guns. So then I can feel a lot safer. Here's a fact. I have family that lives in California, right? California has the strictest gun laws in the country. My family members that have been living in California have had their house broken into, their cars broken into in their driveways. You know, all this stuff happens to them in there. And they, why? Because it's the strictest gun laws in the country. Criminals feel empowered because they know there's such a limited amount of guns in California. Now they keep breaking into this particular family member's house and they happen to have a lot of guns. But they've been lucky enough not to get caught. And, you have to be really careful about how you defend yourself in California because you could shoot a criminal on your property and go to jail. Now, why don't you see that here in the state of Texas? Because if you break into my house and I kill you on my property, they ain't even going to arrest me.
Okay. Okay. So
what happened to our green screen?
No, we are getting in it right now.
I guess we did the whole. See, you start talking about violating the Second Amendment, and Independence Hall just starts getting all crackly back there.
So are you saying no gun laws? No. So no restriction.
No.
People can get whatever they want.
No. Yes, Absolutely.
If I can buy a missile launcher off of the black
Go
market,
for
I
it.
should say no. See, I was almost reconsidering. I was coming.
How much do you think
to
you would have to
re-
pay for a missile launcher?
But the fact that I can get
Where would you buy one from?
if I see you with a missile launcher, I'm reporting you. You should not have a missile launcher.
It's so close
Oh,
to the
yeah.
microphone.
Why would you? I would think that you're a terrorist or something. Something's going on. Why do you have a missile launcher? Why do you have that part? Why you got a tank parked in your backyard?
Because I might need it.
It
don't matter why.
If people are gonna think you just an average.
Is my tank hurting you? Is it bothering you? Is my rocket launcher bothering you?
Seriously,
Maybe I just want it for a decoration.
I was trying to understand. See, you were almost winning me. I almost, for the first time, considered change. Like maybe I'm on the wrong side. You're making some good points. Okay, I get what you're saying. But then
it applies across the board.
But I want
my
to
point
see,
applies across the board.
The missile launcher.
The problem is
some restrictions.
Those restrictions.
Missile launchers.
The thing.
Stuff
Look. When you allow the government to restrict you, you're just allowing them in the door to further restrict. That's why we're in the situation we're right now, where Democrats feel empowered enough to put these massive gun control bills through Congress. That's why they can sit there and talk about repealing the Second Amendment, because we allowed back in 1930s. The automatic weapons ban, which is still in place. You know what I mean? So we allow them in the door to restrict our Second Amendment right, which is your right to self-defense. And it's not protected by the government. It's not given to you by the government. The government has no right to restrict your Second Amendment. That's the reason for it. Your constitutional rights aren't granted by government. Your constitutional rights are granted by God, your creator. They're your natural rights. You have a natural right to defend yourself however you see fit. And it's our government's responsibility to protect that right. Plain and simple, flat out. You want to buy an ICBM, then buy an ICBM. But the minute it hurts somebody else or damages somebody else, that's when you're in violation. That's when you are no longer protected.
Some weapons, if used,
if they used, right? But they're not used.
If you're used, they're going to do.
You're not talking about being used. You're talking about being owned. There's a difference between owned and used. I own a lot of guns I've never used. I've used them all, but I haven't used them against anybody else.
You don't. If you get a gun, you were prepared. You got to be prepared to shoot it. Wherever you own it, you got to be prepared to. I'm prepared. All the guns I have, I'm prepared to use them. So eventually, you don't buy something that you're not prepared to be used. So at some point, and when someone shooting off a missile, you can kill a whole neighborhood. They're not meant stuff like that. I don't know what they're meant to be.
Federal background check system is the best system because all the criminals that are going to use guns to kill people are going to go through the whole background check process. Right?
Okay, so I will say that I will change in this position because I will change. I've seen the light with regards to the I used to be automatic. Yeah, everybody don't need to be running around with machine guns and stuff like that. I changed my position. We should have the right to own these because the criminals have them. Government may come down, and especially in these times, if they have them, we should have them. But I'm not full. I'm not full on. Hey, whatever they have, everything that the government makes, your missiles, your nukes, I don't care. You should have the right. I'm not that far in, but certain. But now I'm. But yeah, go ahead. Just like when you register a car, the government will know where you go and take them. YouTube has several how to make your own gun. Several how-tos to make your own gun.
But the reason our Second Amendment was the second one written right behind religion, speech, and press, which is they just bundle all those into the first. Because they couldn't figure out which one was more important, so they just put them all in the first. But the reason that it's the second is because it's our self-defense, and you know when it comes to why they put shall not be infringed, because there's a couple reasons why it's like that. Because it's exactly that. It is your right to self-defense, to defend yourself however means you see how against whoever you seem to may need to defend yourself against, whether it's the government or a criminal or, you know, anybody who's looking to do harm against you or your family. Now, the reason why they said shall not be infringed is because we are supposed to be the military. Mm-hmm. The citizens, I mean, our founding fathers' initial way they saw the country was a citizen militia. Like the citizens of the country would be the militia. So that the reason why they wanted to allow a very wide range, that there would be no limitations on what weaponry you would own, was because you needed to be able to defend the country at any time, as a militia. They didn't believe in a centralized military. The reason why they didn't believe in a centralized military ran by the federal government like we have now. The reason why our founding fathers didn't want that is because that's what the British had. And that's what the British used in order to, further damage, make it difficult, confiscate our weapons and stuff like that. So it's to, the more they limit our ability to defend ourselves, the more we become the weaker in the power struggle. And whether you think we are not in a power struggle with our oppressive government, which is exactly what the government is oppressive, then you're blind. You're not paying attention.
No.
You're not paying attention. If you don't think Trump is trying to oppress you, you're not paying attention. If you don't think Obama was trying to oppress you, then you're not paying attention. The government's natural instinct is to grow. Now, whether they're consciously trying to do it, trying to absorb more power, try to limit your rights and your freedoms and your liberties, whether they're consciously trying to restrict your ability to self-defense or not, that's a whole other argument. But the fact is that's exactly what they're doing. And every single infringement on our Second Amendment is a limitation on your ability to self-defense.
You're slowly fading away.
I know.
You're becoming transparent.
I am transparent. I'm absolutely transparent. I was trying to clean up the background. I should not have worn, this is green up here. I should not have worn it.
Yeah, so I think we're getting to the one of our last
let's just make us both transparent.
One of our last comments. This is when Brian, you're at the Brian, so he comments next.
Oh, okay.
The rapper.
You switch stuff around on me here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So all right. So Bryson. Oh, Bryson, great.
Yeah.
Bro.
I should have.
But don't say he's going to take your guns. That's what I'm saying. You already factually proven that Obama spied on Trump. One of the people working with the FBI pleaded guilty. That's true. Illegal immigration is illegal. That's true too. I said zero theories. I said zero theories. LOL. All facts, bro. Okay. But is that all? Oh, you actually responded.
I responded.
First and foremost,
oh. Still paying those fear. They want to take away your guns. If you're going to call someone out, at least quote them accurate. I was just saying on Beto what he said. If you're gonna say he said that,
I didn't mean to thumb down, man. Thumb down here.
Like, okay. He read two lines and thumb down. Now just trying to explain what Beto actually said. But instead of shooting.
Military style weapons like AK-47s. What makes it an AK? What makes an AK-47 military style weapon?
What he said.
Any more than a 30-30 Winchester or anything else? It's the same size round, 7.62, 30 caliber.
Oh, the comments after this is good. He think he knows more than
y'all Obama supporters.
Yeah.
It's funny how we get called Trump supporter, we get called Obama. Y'all do see the sign in the background. you do see the sign right here, right? It's that's perfect.
Mega gang, right? Trump 20.
You do see that, right? The real libertarians, not like Republicans who campaign as libertarians and govern as Democrats. You want to really make Republicans mad is just point out how they're Democrats, how their politicians are all Democrats, and then they'll get really upset.
See that?
You know nothing about guns. A normal Glock can kill a man. For people like you, there's a normal Glock can kill a man. For people like you, there's no such thing as assault weapon. Every weapon can become assault if you assault someone with it. You got a point. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why I said, my Lourdes has never assaulted anybody. and an inanimate object is impossible to perform an assault.
So research. I can
You
tell.
know that, right?
I didn't know
The
that.
actual act of assaulting somebody has to be performed by another person or animal or sentient being. It can't be performed by something like this thing hasn't. I mean, it's been sitting here this whole time. It hasn't insulted anybody. You are not living up to your namesake.
He said, I can tell you never used or had a gun in your life.
Maybe if we yell at it, it'll assault one.
Right.
Who do you think you are?
Do something, man.
Do something.
Just sit back there.
Yeah, just sit back here looking pretty. I built that myself.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Maybe that's its new background right there.
That's a cool. There you go.
Got Joe sitting up on the barrel of an AR.
Right?
Joe, be proud of that. Somebody
Joe,
tweet that out to Joe.
Tweet that out. There you go.
Joe Jorgensen. Jorgensen for POTUS. I think that's her Twitter tag. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We with you, Bryson. Man,
Yeah, I was all. Why are you? That's the one I was talking about.
Why are you mocking the way people talk, especially the Southern accent? Seems kind of bigoted. By the way, people of the South are not the only people that own guns. Michigan is one of the most armed states, and it's not the South. You need to deprogram your mind. He does have a point. He's solid. Solid. Michelle, it's Michelle.
I gotta deprogram my mind.
Michelle, solid. Seriously, man. A lot of people do because they don't realize that this is all programming. You got to think outside the box, man. You've been programmed to think that a little bit of restriction is okay. No, it's absolutely not okay, and there's no reason for it. I mean, there was no gun laws. I mean, for the longest time, there was no gun laws. I mean, people walk around with tanks and AK-40s or, rocket launchers and freaking ICBM. No, man, nobody wants to own one of those. Nobody could afford them anyways.
Bro, you sleeping so hard, you in a coma.
Man, that's pretty. That was some good shade.
That's
right
a
there,
bar.
Too. That's some hard shade right there, too.
I know who this isn't for. Liberals like yourself.
Oh! You did come off sounding like a liberal.
I came off sounding like a liberal.
You did, man. You can't. I'm kind of embarrassed. I thought I had him, people.
Yeah,
I did. I thought I was pulling him in. Libertarian, I thought I had him.
Look, it's the guy. Never heard anyone say that. Democrat platform. Yeah. I mean, Biden said he was gonna take AR-14s away.
Did you say AR-14? AR-14. Oh, it's AR-15.
Yeah. Google it. Yeah, it's good stuff. This would be fun. Have him on your show. You can talk the points in person. Have Brian on my show.
I would like to have him on the show just so he can explain to me how it's not okay for Democrats to violate the Second Amendment, but it's okay for Trump to violate the Second Amendment. You'll still wear his hat and tout his freaking, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
You clip that.
The same thing that, with
he would come on
the same thing
talking to that camera, clip that part, then tag him because he's responding.
Just same thing with the evangelicals that are saying that, it's, character matters when it's Bill Clinton, but hey, character don't matter when it's Trump. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out, where, come on, man, look up the definition of hypocrite and, we'll talk.
Wearing all that down.
If you want liberty, then vote for the party that has it in its name. Cool. That's it. You want to talk freedom, you want to talk liberty, then that's it. Women and children are being sex trafficked, among other things. There's no record of how people are missing. It's like women are kidnapped, baby.
Wearing all that down.
Most are against immigrants. Death penalty, but for late-term abortion, when is the right of life? Wow, Becky went deep, man.
Oh, I didn't read
Abortion clinics have already been in trouble for organ harvesting and selling. Elizabeth Warren so well was like, okay, yeah, yeah.
I didn't read it. It seemed like she was off topic, but
she kind of, yeah. She just going off on.
He said, I'm wearing all that Dallas merch, but don't even know who Beto is. Alone shows how
He knows who
slick
Beto is because
you are
he was
on
here when Beto
politics.
was our congressman.
Yeah. You really don't know anything about Obamagate. Please research. You're uninformed. You get wrong information. The media lies. Do your research. Time for you to research. You know a lot.
Oh, you search for clips to find them. Nancy Pelosi once said that she should take them all. Yeah, they've said it. But yeah, a lot of them just went off on you saying that. I haven't heard them. Just because you haven't heard them doesn't mean they haven't said it.
Yep. You should have known you get on any politics.
You haven't heard me say you ugly, but that don't mean I didn't say it.
Ooh, shade. Good thing, because we're in Texas. Need
She's
some
still
shade.
far left. Yeah.
Wake up, bro. You'll never get far unless you wake up. Dems are
definitely trying to take our guns.
Oh,
Can
I
you
react.
react to The Patriot by Adam
I
Kaufman?
did. That's
you
another
did?
bullet. That's the one that you had up first.
He might get extra triggered if he does it. Oh, he's talking about you getting triggered. Like you some little, like, you know. And they are straight. You're Democrat liberal. They just vote you up there, man. They just got you straight far left liberal now, man. Like you getting triggered because somebody,
So this guy, the Patriot, Adam, if I remember, so he was dealing with white privilege, and he was just saying that basically in this rap, it's only a 2-minute song, but he was saying that, hey, you know, I'm not down with a bunch of racism, white privilege. I'm not going to apologize for having something that I'm not even, you know, that was just here from the very beginning.
Yeah, I've been through all that.
Yeah, and that's what his rap was about. And but I think he was more of
we went through white privilege pretty
Republican and whatnot. But yeah, he's got an interesting. I can't even remember, but it was a good song. He was against. No, he was against Black Lives Matter. That's why they said it was a good trigger, because he was super against Black Lives Matter, and he hates it, and that's the thing. And I bring up @Blue in that video, so it actually did really.
Oh, this one's straight. When rapping with a message is hip hop. Go back to I'm on lean and I'll kill you for the wrong color shirt. This dude is a man child. I'm talking about you, a man child?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with that.
Okay. I lost a lot of respect for you. Okay.
Hey, yeah.
I see this sometimes, and I always laugh when I see that. I'm like, YouTubers, I tell YouTubers, don't get. I mean,
watch some officer. You need to be deprogrammed. but by deprogrammed, do you mean to be deprogrammed and reprogrammed as a Trump supporter?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Because y'all Trump supporters are all programmed too.
That's a good point.
Because freaking Republicans ain't got no principles either.
I'm sorry you lost respect, but I don't know you. It's all right. I'm gonna be okay. I'm loving these comments. They're so woke.
Oh man, where's drama? How come drama ain't
right?
in the comments, man?
You tripping, bro, on this video. Balanced life. Obama, the fools that did fund coronavirus projects.
We get some storms.
That documented. You forgot to take the sticker off your visor, mad face. We don't take stickers off our hats. We never do, guy.
Y'all sub to this clown?
I didn't see that, Mr. White.
You need to go sub to Libertarian Dave. What's
the reply? Yeah, the reply. Nah, dude, it's good.
Jeez,
dude. Homie, super sleep. Obama is real. What do you mean?
They found trackers and agents. But what's it have to do with Obama? If it was Obama, he would be charged with treason, right? Homie is super sleep.
Want a Snoop lion? I don't want to be Snoop lion. Want to be Snoop lion?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Learn before you speak. Beto is not the only one that's talked about taking guns.
Beto, that's all.
And he said taking all guns.
This dude is gonna vote for Biden, laughing faces 2 times.
He might be. I don't know, man.
You are lost, my bro. Yeah.
Obama gave some conspiracy.
watching too much CNN, MSNBC. Trump openly said he's going to protect our Second Amendment rights and they shall not be infringed.
Yeah, look at some point the Democrats plan to replace the black vote with the illegal immigrant Hispanic votes. I've heard that before. That the Democrats are really going after Hispanic voters because Hispanics are the fastest growing population in the United States, mostly because of immigration, legal immigration.
When Evolve uploads, it just
wonder why you got 3 times as many downvotes as likes because you used a reaction video to push a BS narrative. Look at Beto O'Rourke.
I wasn't trying to push a narrative. Trust me.
That's what they do, though. That's what these commenters and stuff do. Is or people who pay attention. They'll just find something and then they'll make their own narrative out of it. Because I know what you said. You said I haven't heard anybody say that they take all our weapons,
all of them.
You know, and like I said, so what you're saying is you didn't hear anybody say they wanted to repeal the Second Amendment because the Second Amendment's the only thing that's protecting any of our weapons.
That takes all of them. I've never heard anyone.
But you didn't say that you hadn't heard somebody take some of our weapons.
Yeah, I even said restrictions and stuff like that. You sound unintelligent.
Here's a question, bro. 90% blacks vote Democratic. Why no rap on Biden, bro?
I ain't no black person doing a rap.
I'm sure there's been a rap on Biden.
I'm pretty sure what Obama.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I bet you there's an anti-Trump rap. See, that's what most of them do. Well, this wasn't really a pro-Trump rap. This was more of an anti-Democrat rap. All Democrats are committing treason and stuff.
That's true.
And that's what Republicans and Democrats do. They don't really have anything to stand on for themselves. So all they do is just bash their opponent. So it's just a bashing competition. Who can bash the other one the most? Because they don't have any principles. They don't have principles like libertarians do. Our entire platform is on principles. So, you know, that's why I tell people. So what's Republican principles? Liberty? Absolutely not.
Economic policy of our first black president. Oh, he's about to get on a rock, ain't he? Oh, shoot.
Exacerbated black unemployment during the recession, helping black unemployment to reach and exceed 16% on 11 occasions. Obama administration officials told us to higher national unemployment, higher black employment, and depressed American employees because people stopped looking for work was the new normal. She's right, though. I mean, there's statistics that back this up. So, well, anytime you grow the welfare state, unemployment is going to grow with it, and minorities thriving will drop. They're statistically a fact. So I can show you some statistics.
Falsely accused of racism. Yet this racist president has done more for lower black unemployment than he has.
What the heck is WWG1, WGA?
Don't ask me. Did that work? No. Oh, the story far. Oh, it is something. Let's see the second video. Cue the story so far. WWG1, WGA.
While we let's see. Where we go, one we go all.
Already be aware that America was on the verge of being completely destroyed by a gang of very
Jesus. That already sounded bad.
You're right.
I think that was it. That was it for the comments. We pretty much went through all of them. So.
That's
So yeah, I gotta go anyways. Dinner's ready. So anyways, that was decent stuff, I guess.
There you go.
You're still kind of out there with it. You got to realize that you can't give government an inch, man. They're gonna take a mile. If you haven't seen that by now, look at Corona.
Well, I got a little bit there. I have been reformed with my thoughts, but I'm not cilantros, guys.
There you go.
Yeah, whatnot. So, well, guys, I know Dave's about to queue up and they're about to do his ending for his scripture. I just want to say once again, man, I thank you guys that stopped by. This was super fun, super enlightening, a great one. Great talk. I actually went a lot more in depth, and pretty sure a few of you all may have learned or may have not, or I thought it was pretty pretty interesting. Definitely like to know your thoughts in the comments. Yeah, we have the video on tomorrow that we're doing, so check that out. That's going to be I'm doing a video on basically who would win, citizens of America versus the United States military. And I'm gonna do a little episode having people call in and who will win. That's funny.
No.
Why?
Very doubtful.
Right. So check that out and all that other good stuff. This is fun. As always, I say KIP. Keep it positive, guys.
So I think I'm just gonna go with what was it, Psalm 144?
Yeah.
Let's see. Psalm 144:1. But anyways, yeah, bad video, good podcast. You almost made up for it. He comes on my channel to try to make up for it. He needs to go on his own channel and do an apology
I'm not
for trying to rob y'all of your Second Amendment right to self-defense using any means necessary. And he needs to apologize to that rapper because it was pretty good. And I think the video was pretty good. It was pretty well done. It was pretty well done. So, and you know, he's rapping about what he believes in, even if it's, you know, false advertising.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm gonna leave you a scripture, Psalm 144:1. Praise be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for war, my fingers for battle. He is my loving God and my fortress, my stronghold and my deliverer, my shield in whom I take refuge, who subdues people under me. So
That's good.
But anyways, we're out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love y'all. Peace. Love your neighbor. God be with you.
All right.
Bless
guys.
y'all.
Keep it positive. Thanks for stopping.
Keep it positive. Peace out.